RAC server. My name is Riella, and somewhere around here is my exit. There we are. That's what I tried. We are in the Nether because, as you may have noticed, I lost all my stuff again. EB was streaming, and I made a joke about stealing all his quartz, and he actually said I could have it. So I went and got my Silk Touch pick and was stealing all of the quartz. Nether. And as you can see, we're online right now with Frog and Kage. But we were taking all of his quartz in the general area. And I mean, this is the general area where I was. And as you can see, there's still tons of quartz. So it's going to be a while to get everything. But we were in the process of stealing his quartz. And I was digging some out. And there was a hole, which I was actually being careful of. Thank you. I was doing, you know, like this kind of. I wasn't in the hole. But I had a diamond pick, which was a little too fast, I think. This is why I don't like using diamond picks in the Nether, and I think I managed to just smack the one underneath me just a little bit, and it broke. And so I plummeted into the lava, and of course, unlike now, I have fire resist now, but unlike I do now, I didn't have any fire resist potion, because apparently I have to die multiple times in lava before I finally figure it out. I actually did manage to make it to shore and dig out a little hole before I died. But it would have been also smart to have hit F3 so I can get my coordinates and go from there. But I didn't. So I don't know where I was. And as you can see by all the quartz around me, I'm obviously not where I had dug everything out. So, in fact, now I think I might be lost. Oop. I need to watch where I'm going. That's where I originally pillared up. So I should be... EB's portal should be right over there, I think. So yeah, so I think I'm going to stick with iron armor for just a little while because this is the second or third set. I've lost count now, how many times I've died in lava. It's pretty sad. But this is the second or third time I've lost full iron armor. And I have the diamonds. It's actually not an issue because I'm one of the few people on the server who don't mind branch mining. I tend to have a decent amount of diamonds compared to some of the other guys. Let's go ahead and fill those in because that bothers me. But because, just because I've died so many times, just as my own kind of punishment. See, this is where I dug some up. In fact, let's go ahead and fill that in just in case. And then I went down here, and I went through here. You could see holes kind of where I've pocketed. And then I kind of, last I remembered, I kind of swung around back here. But there doesn't seem to be anything. I don't know. I don't know where I was, but the time has passed. This is my second resist potion. They were 8-minute resist potions. So obviously all my stuff has despawned at this point. It's just not even worth trying to find anymore. Just give up the ghost. Call it gone, because it is. I don't know if this is somebody's tunnel down or what, but I'm filling in. Okay. So this is EB's portal. We've been bothering him quite a bit lately, so we're gonna leave. We're going to go back to the resort. I think there is a quote-unquote gift there for me, which we can go ahead and take care of, as well as get kitted out to go to the gold farm, do some enchanting, get that going. And kind of show you a little bit of what I'm doing at the resort. I actually haven't done much with it since last week because we've been doing other stuff. I've been busy, doing other things, mostly annoying other people on the server. Because that's what I do. That's my thing. So I annoy with love, really. So, love and affection. That's how I annoy. But EB's tunnel is incredibly long. So we're going to skip this part, and I will see you back at the resort. And we're back in the Nether Hub. This is my tunnel, all completed. I forgot I didn't show you. I showed you when it wasn't quite ready. But this is the tunnel, all done. Gorley actually came out and helped me with it one evening. We were both on the server together, and he was bored. So I was like, hey, I'm doing this if you're bored enough. And apparently he was. So he came and helped me, and I think it looks fabulous. My dog found his squeaky toy, which he doesn't play with until I start recording. That's just his thing, I guess, because I'm not paying attention and I'm talking. And so he's confused. He's like, you're talking, but not to me, so I must get your attention. I need to remember to take that away from him, but because he doesn't play with it when I'm not recording, I forget. Okay, let's go through here. Now he's looking at me like, why did you take my toy? And go back to talking to that weird box on your desk. All right, we are back. Oh, these cows. These cows like to escape. Go back in. How do you guys escape anyway? Go in, I say. In. I'm hitting the cow, but apparently... Oh, the cow does not exist, apparently. How about you, cow? Do you exist? I don't know how you guys are getting out. The only thing I could think of is that they were breeding outside. Oh, I must have killed that one cow. that they were breeding, the little babies are forming outside. But I've been trying to stick to the center when I breed them, so I don't know if that's it. I had my nice looting sword on me. I finally got out of my wheat, cow. Stop with the wheat. Thank you. Excuse me for yelling. Protective of my wheat. That's why I don't like these cows out here, is they find themselves in my little field where they do not belong. Get out. Out. Thank you. I had a nice looting sword, so I got more beef for each swing, so to speak. And I'm sad that that's no longer the case. And I've been cooking nether rack to get nether quartz for another project that's way down the line. And unfortunately, that means my beef isn't getting cooked up. It's a little bit of a pain. Been going ahead and getting a cactus farm going because I need green dye for possibly this. I'm not 100% sure yet. I thought I'd have it just in case. But yeah, this is the resort so far. Ignore the yellow. I'm gonna have to sneeze. Oh, false alarm. I hate that. I feel like I need to sneeze, but it's not gonna sneeze. No sneezes forthcoming. Anyway, ignore this yellow. It was gonna be a nice big archway. I was playing around with some ideas. I don't like that. I have different ideas for how this is gonna work. I think I'm gonna use that white glass, the white glass panes here instead. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it all yellow or not. But yeah, this is the resort so far. This is what we came to see, which I noticed there is no sign. So whoever left this for me, thank you. Thank you for not claiming your thing. I have LOL nerd. Your L is one short there. But yes, so I don't know who left that for me, but thank you. It's always fun to clean up stuff. I don't know why I almost fell off that pillar there. I didn't touch anything. So yeah, we'll have to clean that up. I don't know who stopped by. But we have here, this is going to be where you check in here. And then, of course, we've got our windows. Lots of windows. Over here, I was thinking about doing like a little staff room. I haven't quite decided because I love the floor. I like the floor so much, I kind of don't want to cover it up. But I was going to have like a little staff area, offices and whatnot back here. So that's why there's no windows back here. I'm trying to not move my mouse as fast as I normally do to kind of give people a little bit of time to kind of look. But here it is. I don't like all the torches inside. I'm hoping eventually to be able to get enough lighting in here I could take out the torches. But the guys keep coming to visit and keep blowing stuff up because of the creepers. So I had to light everything up. But there's my fountain. As you can see, when I turn a little bit to the left, the beacon comes up. The beacon is buried beneath us. So we have that beacon light right there coming up through the fountain. I thought that would be kind of cool, especially since I managed to make it blue. It goes through glass. Over here we have the staircase that leads to the second floor. As you can see, I'm going to need lots and lots of quartz. The pillars aren't done yet here. I need to add more pillars. I'm going to make them a little bit more sturdy because right now they look a little thin to be holding this up. So I'm going to add some more pillars, finish up some of the quartz stuff. My dog is making all kinds of noise today. He was quiet the entire time I was watching EB stream, and EB was streaming for like 2.5 hours, and my dog didn't make a peep. And as soon as I start recording myself, boom, he gets all kinds of noisy. I don't know, maybe it's because I told him we were going to the grocery store later, and he got all excited. He loves to go in the car. So this is the beacon down here. This is my storage room. I'm going to be doing a lot of strip mining here because I can. Because I'm far enough away from everybody that I shouldn't run into anybody. The only one I might have a chance to run into anybody is Patch. Let's go downstairs. Is Patch over at RAC City. But as long as we just keep from going that direction, which I believe is west, we should be able to avoid him without too much trouble. But yeah, see, we have plenty of diamonds. Not a ton. But again, compared to some of the other guys on the server, we've got quite a few. So we're doing good on that. But I think I might stick with the iron armor just for a little while. That or I just will always keep resist potions on me. Maybe what I'll do is in the nether hub, I'll put a little chest somewhere and just keep it filled with fire resist potions for me. Problem is sometimes I decide to go quartz hunting when I'm not near my own little hub, as I, evidenced by me ransacking EB's area. He has all that nice big area with all that big quartz just mocking me. Oh, and in the time that it took to go back and forth from one nether place to the other, I was abandoned. Frog and Kage are both off the server. And when I died back at spawn because my bed was obstructed. And I don't know why, because it's right here. This is the bed I've been sleeping in. So I don't know why it wouldn't put me back where I was supposed to be. But apparently it did not. So now hopefully we will respawn there. The only thing I can think of is maybe whoever came here and did that might have accidentally broke the bed and replaced it. I don't know. I don't know. I had my wonderful axe on me. My wonderful axe died. Everything died. Did I show you all this? This is a solarium. All glass and quartz. Because the idea is you can watch the sunrise or the sunset. So I wanted a pretty much unobstructed view. Because remember, this is a beach resort. So people who want to enjoy the outdoors in an air-conditioned environment, pretend there are doors here so you can totally get air conditioning. In an air-conditioned environment, this is the place you'd want to go. And eventually, I'm probably going to have to put a door here as well. We'll deal with that when I get to it. But this will be a covered walkway that goes back and forth. So they can actually walk in a covered area and then sit here where there will eventually be some sort of furniture. And they can watch, you know, sit on a chaise lounge and watch the sunrise come over the hills. Or the sunset over the beach. And it will be lovely. The trees obviously won't be there. The tree farm. And then our employees will be able to release them so they can begin working. Hey. Hey. Wait a minute. I had 3 employees. Why are you the only employee? What happened to your friends? What happened to your friends? There's no way. Mobs couldn't get them. Yeah, they were completely covered. What happened to your buddies? Huh? You were the only witness. You must tell us. Tell us. Apparently it's such a sad story that he can't tell us. Yeah, I don't know. Where's the... There was a light in here, right? Pretty sure I put a torch in here. Maybe I didn't put a torch. Maybe something actually spawned inside and killed... Oh. Can that happen? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I'm not a happy camper right now. I'm losing all kinds of stuff left and right. This is not cool. So, okay. Well, this is status of the resort so far. Let me show you the upstairs. And then we will go to the gold farm and I'll do a little bit of enchanting and we'll call it an episode. I think I got all that. We'll go up here. As you can see, my beacon gives me speed 2. Yeah, speed 2. I was playing around with the beacon. I thought you could get 2 different effects, but that's not the case. You can get double of 1, or you can get 1 effect and regen, and just regen. So here's the staircase. This is the 2nd floor. This is where all of the hotel rooms are. So each of these are an individual hotel room. Here's one hotel room. They're not huge, because it is a hotel after all. We're here to make a profit. So you want comfortable, but you also want to pack them in as much like sardines as you possibly can without making it seem like it's sardines. This is one of our suites. Beautiful suites. You have the special wraparound window thing going on. I've considered whether or not to put balconies on some of these. I thought that might be kind of cool. Here's the rest. This will be a courtyard. We'll have a couple of trees and a couple of benches and some flowers and stuff. So that's why this is all open, is because we'll have a tree that comes up. Might actually have to build it ourselves because I don't know if it'll grow. Another room. Another room. Another room down there. This is kind of the dungeon-y room. Although it's nice and spacious, I have to say, but it is a little bit of a dungeony room because it's in this narrow hallway here. But, you know, again, sardines. What can I say? And then, of course, we have the open area so you can look below in the atrium with the fountain. Fountain also needs to be able to directly to the side because of the to the sky because of the beacon. So this is it so far. I've debated about whether or not to put a 3rd floor on. I might go ahead and do a 3rd floor. This is another suite. This is one of our special rooms because you've got 2 windows. Ooh. So the corner rooms are definitely going to be a slightly higher cost than the other ones because you do get, you know, you get a nice advantage. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and do a 3rd floor just for the grandeur look of it, but let's finish the 2nd one first and then decide from there. Started on the ballroom over here, which at the moment is connected but doesn't have any way to get into it. I'm just making sure the outside matches the inside. Ran out of sandstone. So I've been having to do a lot of resource gathering again, which is why I've stopped where I have, because we need lots of sand and sandstone. Obviously, I've been using a lot of glass. So we need glass and sandstone. I needed these prismarine bricks, which I didn't think I'd run out of, but I totally did. So, and then the dark prismarine, we got a lot of that. I've been collecting quite a few resources, so we actually should be pretty good on that, I think. So it looks a little rough now, but I can see it in my mind and it's beautiful. Actually, I can't really see it in my mind. It evolves as I go along. So I don't know what the finished product's gonna look like. Hopefully it comes out beautiful, because otherwise we've got a lot of extra work that we have to tear down and redo. So, resource gathering, as you can see. I've actually already got a decent amount of quartz. I've been trying to organize it, and it's not being very well organized. But, I mean, I have, what is it, almost 6 stacks of quartz all ready to go, plus these ores that I haven't broken yet with my fortune pick. The dark prismarine, we've got quite a bit of. I left a lot, actually, at the Guardian farm, because I didn't have enough room to carry everything back with me that I was bringing back. So, we will do that. A decent amount of sandstone now, I believe. I think, didn't I bring sandstone back? I could have sworn I brought sandstone back. I must not have brought it back. I must have left it at the sand farm for some reason. Anyway, so I am going to go ahead and head on to the nether, to the gold farm. And we'll do a little bit of enchanting and hopefully get some decent armor. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Never mind. Check this action out. Huh? This is actually a duplicate set of the armor I had. There was a glitch. And I don't remember what the glitch was at this point in time, but for some reason... Oh, I remember. I died. I fell to my death and I died. And when I went to respawn, I had one of those weird glitchy portal glitch things. Similar to that, I don't know why. Oh, because I respawned here. After I died, I respawned here, and I went to go through the portal, and I started glitching through the portal, which I do all the time. And so I just relogged. And when I came back, for some reason, instead of logging here, I logged back in where I died, which was at the Guardian farm. And, in fact, I was moving forward, expecting to be in my nether tunnel and being able to go forward. And because I was on the platform at the Guardian farm, I fell right off the edge again. But this time I managed to hit... I put a couple of slime pads down so you could just jump right from the platform onto the slime pads, and I missed them the first time. And the second time I was able to make it, which means I was surrounded by all of my stuff from the first time I died, even though when I respawned, I had all my stuff on me, or when I logged back in, I had all the same stuff on me. So I got duplicates of everything, actually. I had forgotten about that. So this is the exact replica of the armor I was wearing. If anything, it's actually in better condition. I did have some... diamond. This is the diamond sword that I got from Gorley doing his pumpkin. That was my trick-or-treat. That was my treat. And I went ahead and enchanted it. I only got it in Breaking 3, so it's not a great sword. I need to start adding to it. And then, of course, I have all my picks. These are just random picks I've had. This is my second Silk Touch. There's my Fortune 3, and then there's Workhorse, who's my working pick. I did lose Leslie Ann. Actually, she was Leslie Ann II. Which was my diamond axe. Beautiful efficiency 5 on Breaking 3 diamond axe. I made her once and she died. So I made her again and she died again. So we'll have to make our Leslie Ann III because I'm bound and determined to have a Leslie Ann. Alrighty. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. So for me and my dog Pete, because he's definitely made enough of an appearance here in these videos lately. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye here. So thanks everyone for watching. My name is Riella, and I'll talk to you later.